welcome to my review of the AEG 9000 series LoveMat soft water technology washing machine. Now this was very kindly supplied to me by AEG free of charge in exchange for my honest review. Now the first thing upon looking at this washing machine, you just look at it and you think how beautiful it is. I know that's a weird thing to say about a washing machine, but I've actually had guests come over and they've been complimenting me on the way it looks. It's white, black door, that's chrome, the detergent dispenser, that's LED display panel, and this big dial here that controls all programs. Now at the bottom there's a sticker there. It says 65% better than A+++, 9Kg drum. That's it. Download my AEG app. That basically gives you instructions on how to wash the clothes if you're not sure about. Now on the right hand side, that's a drain pump filter, and make sure to keep that clean. So it's a big porthole with a handle up here. So you open that, and as soon as you open it, if you can, as you notice, as soon as you open it, the internal light comes on. It's got a big 9Kg perforated drum. Now this AEG washing machine also comes with a few extra stuff. It comes with a sample of Ariel and Leno. It also comes with 4 sound barriers. You put one on each side, one at the back and one at the front of the washing machine. So the dispenser drawer, you open that, and as you can see there, this is one of the main features of this washing machine. It's the first washing machine in the world to ever come out with this technology. That's the soft water kinder to your clothes. So now I live in a soft water area, so I'm okay with this, but if you live in a hard water area, AEG kindly provide a tester. So what you do is you put this tester in a glass of water, leave it for 3 seconds, and then check what setting your water levels are on. As you can see, I've had the machine on for a while and it goes off after a bit to save energy. I'll just turn it back on. Yeah, so you check where your water levels are, and then you can set the machine to that. Now by default it's set on C4, so I've just left it at that because, as I said, I live in a soft water area. Now I will show you how to activate that in a minute. I'll just talk about this dispenser box. So you'd put your salt in there, so it's got a max line there. Then if you were going to use powder, you'd just put it in there, and if you were going to use liquid detergent, then you'd leave this in. I use capsules inside the drum, so I don't use that. The only thing I use the dispenser drawer for is for putting my fabric softener in. Going there. Now it has a big dial. Now that dial controls all the 10 different programs this washing machine has. But before I show you the programs, I'll show you how to set the water level up in your area. Now apologies for the reflection. You can see this very clearly, but because it's light, so that's where you're getting some reflection. So how you'd set your water levels is you'd press the stains plus and the pre-wash button together. You keep them held, and then that would come up where it says C4. Now that's the default setting, so depending on whatever the little strips rated your water, you set it accordingly to that. And once you've reached, just say if you were to set it on C6, then you just press the start button and it back out. So this AEG has 10 different programs. So you've got your cotton, synthetics, Colour Pro, I won't name all of them, it's got all of them. And when you first turn the machine on, it come with the default settings. So here it's saying you could do a 9Kg wash. The max button, that would normally show if you overfill the washing machine. So you'll have to remove some, and then it'll tell you the time. And these are the various features it goes through when it's washing the clothes, spinning them. So you could set the temperature. So it goes on the normal one, you could go on the cottons one, you could go to 95, 60, 50, 40. You can even tailor the spin. So the maximum is 1600 spin, but you can tailor it down all the way to 0. It also has a pre-stains wash, so you can add that. Then it's got an extra rinse. So if you or anyone in your family has sensitive skin, you could have up to 3 extra rinses. And that's obviously your on-off button. Then it's got your plus steam button. It's got a time delay button, so you could delay your wash up to 20 hours. That's obviously the start and pause button. Then you have the eco button. It will increase the time, but it will use less electric. Then it's got the time save feature. Now this feature, I really love this. We really love this in our household because we're a large family and we've got 2 toddlers. So what you do is if you put the clothes in and if they're not very heavily soiled, push it, the time goes down, then you can push it again and then it reduces it down to 1 hour and 13 minutes. Then the other feature we like is the 20-minute 3kg one. Temperature is 30 degrees, default spin is 1200 and it's 20 minutes. You'd use this feature if your clothes are not very heavily soiled, if they just worn once and they're not really heavily soiled. As you can see, it's got the wool hand wash safe sticker on there. So this machine has been approved by the wool mark, so you could wash your woolen clothes in there as well. So I've pretty much shown you most of the features. Now it's time to turn the washing machine on. A duvet in 13.5 tog, and I've put the cover in there. I've put a capsule in, I've put a little bit of fabric softener. I'm watching it on the cottons. Okay, it's tailored already on 40, but I want it a little bit warmer than that. The temperature to 50. I'm leaving it to 1600 spin. Now they're not very heavily soiled, so I'm going for the time save feature and I'm doing it to 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm also pushing the plus steam at the end, and then all I do is I just press the start button. Now what it does is this AEG washing machine has some very fancy technology. When you're on it for the first 30 seconds, it detects the load, so it tailors the time to that, and that carries on throughout the wash. So if you need more time or less time. Now as you can see, as soon as you turn it on, it automatically locks the door, but I'm also going to put the child lock on in case my toddler comes in. So you just keep these two held, the child locks on as well. Right then, so we'll just let the machine do its wash and then come back. Just to show you how energy efficient this washing machine is, as you can see, it's saying it's got 1 hour and 25 minutes left. I've got my smart meter here and it's saying at the moment the energy it's consuming, it's just 2 pence. Now that is amazing. My old one used to definitely be higher than that. It's got some very clever Eco Mix technology. So that takes the detergent and the fabric softener and it pre-mixes it with water. That then dissolves and activates it completely before it enters the drum. Now the softWater technology is amazing. All mains water contains minerals and they can be harsh to our fabric. The salt, you put the salt in, then what that will do is it'll soften the water. Your clothes, they won't fade, they won't get wrinkly and they won't shrink. I remember we used to have a running joke. My mum used to wash the clothes and they used to shrink, so we'd like a top and we'd say, oh, this top's a bit big. We'd say, it's alright, we'll get mum to wash it and it'll shrink. But with this washing machine, it doesn't. And if you can tell, the washing machine's on and it's really quiet, so you could easily use this when someone's asleep. Now as I've selected the plus steam feature, that should do a steam phase at the end of the cycle, which will reduce the creases, in this case, of the duvet cover. The washing machine has completed its cycle and you can really smell the fabric softener. Thank you very much to AEG. I'll leave a link in the description box below if you want one. Yeah, I really like this washing machine. In our household, we really love this washing machine, especially the softWater technology. Our clothes will last longer because they won't shrink, they won't fade colour. As I mentioned before, the many features it's got, and they're really useful for a busy household and large families. This washing machine, it is a godsend. 100% I'd recommend this. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.